Good morning. Today I am doing a life admin day. So if you haven't been around on this channel for a little while, basically a life admin day is just a day where you write out all the things that you've been procrastinating. Usually these are little things. These aren't like big goal related things. The stuff that's been like nagging you at the back of your mind, and then you just try and get like a bunch of them done in one day. We're starting pretty late. It's 10:29. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some brainstorming. So when you're brain dumping, ask yourself, what have I been procrastinating? What appointments have I been putting off? What tasks around the house have I been avoiding? What errands do I need to get done but never feel like doing? What is the stuff, like the little nagging stuff that I don't want to do? Something that I've been meaning to do for a hot second is open up a business bank account, because it just makes everything easier for tax reasons, and this kind of stuff, like, I hate doing it. To get this business account open, I've had to fill out so many papers, and you also need to mail it back to the bank, which is crazy because it's 2019, as well as mailing back a certified copy of one of your like registration documents. So the JP closes at 12, so I'm gonna run in there and then get them to certify it. Fingers crossed they're still available. All of my documents are in their plastic packaging and they're all ready to go. Oh hey baby. So it's currently a Saturday and there aren't usually many JPs available on a Saturday because it's a weekend, but apparently there is one near the Aldi here. If you're from the US, FYI, Justice of the Peace probably does a variety of things. The main thing that I know them for doing is signing off on documents like your birth certificate. So I'm gonna go and find him, her or her, and ask them to help me. So my documents are now stamped, they are certified, so I can post them off. The next thing on my to-do list was to go to the post office to post my documents off. I haven't actually posted something since I was in my early teens, so that was a mini adventure, but I did it, and hopefully I did it right. There's an op shop across the road, so I'm gonna drop off all this stuff that I have in my car. Like, that's not really that much of it. That's just like happy coincidence. This stuff is mainly from my space redesign project that's slowly moving forward. I'm donating things here and there and selling things as I bring in different items into my space. I feel like my two most like adult to-dos are out of the way this morning, and I think that's like one thing for life admin days. Put the crappiest stuff first, like the stuff that you really don't look forward to, put it very first thing. The next thing that I want to do is take this top to get fixed. So one of the straps is broken. I don't know if you can really see that. One thing that I am good at when it comes to the reducing waste game is that if something of mine is broken, I will put it in to get fixed, generally clothing, because usually I form like a really strong attachment to my clothes. Like, I love them. Luna is in the most like cuddly mood today. This happens like once every so often. Just 2 days ago, she literally attacked me. She's a devil cat in disguise. There aren't very many menders that are open on Saturday, so I headed to this little like hidden place. So they were able to fix it for $9.50, which is so much better than buying a whole new top. The next few things that I had on my life admin list involved going to the shopping center, which I try to limit as much as possible. I had to pick up a new Bare Minerals foundation from Mecca because mine had run out quite a while ago. I got a cruelty-free replacement for my eyeliner from Sephora. I went with the Fenty eyeliner. And I was looking for some new work shoes because my nude pair of work heels looked like this, and I only realized that the other day. They didn't have the shoes that I wanted in stock. I always get the exact same nude heels because they're comfy and inexpensive and reliable, but it was a good prompt to find an ethical alternative. So now I can take this one and replace it with an actually full one. I'm so excited to have this back. I feel like it's been missing from my life for way too long. My eyeliner actually doesn't need replacing right now. Like, it's definitely getting low, but I think that I will get a few more uses out of it, so I'll leave it there. But I'm going to add this to the pile. Ooh, that's pretty packaging. My next to do was to go and get my blood test results. So I actually got my blood tested on my last life admin day, which I didn't make a video on, just for iron and B12 because I've been low in both of them before. So I just got out of my doctor's appointment and my doctor told me to rethink vegetarianism. He was like, yeah, as you get older, like your skin is gonna get wrinklier, you might get osteoporosis. I am actually still low in iron, so I'm supposed to be at 50 to 100 and I'm at 16, which is really bad. I take supplements every day, but obviously I'm just gonna need to like just add chickpeas to everything, add spinach to everything, do what I can to get it up. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is reset my LFX home light so that it syncs with my Google Home. So like most of my lamps are pretty well synced, like they're good, but my bedroom on the other hand, day and dusk on. It took literally no time to change this, but it's been something that's bugging me for such a long time. Now it's set to go on at 6 p.m. and turn off at 9 p.m. So as those of you who follow me on Instagram know, I recently got braces. But one thing that I think it's going to impact is getting my wisdom teeth out. So in my last Life Admin Day video that I uploaded, I talked about how I'm getting 3 wisdom teeth out, and I also said that I wanted to get braces, so I booked an appointment to talk about getting braces. A lot of you were like, okay, you should get the wisdom teeth out pre-braces. I went and I talked to the braces dude and he said no, you should be fine. But I also want to confirm that with the wisdom teeth people, because I just don't want to rock up to an appointment that's going to cost me 3 grand and then have them tell me that because I got braces, like I've mucked everything up. Yeah, so I don't think they're going to be available on the phone, but I'm just going to shoot them through an email. So I have their email details here. I'm going to shoot them a quick email and just double check. Okay, here is my super eloquent email. I'm so tired, like I cannot be bothered to put anything together. So I've been meaning to share a bunch of new Instagram photos that I took to my computer, which is like such a quick win. So I'm going to do that now while my motivation is sort of like hitting a low. For some context, this is just so that I have all of the images there, so that if I want to use them as a thumbnail in a video, I have them and I don't have to like fuss around to get a hold of them, if you know what I mean. So the next thing that I really wanted to do today was sort out my notebooks, because right now it just feels like a mess. Like they're categorized and they're categorized well. Like I know what I use each one for, but I just think some tweaks need to happen because paper's building up here and I have little books that like I don't actually use that are full. So I think I'm gonna do like a little bit of sorting of this general area. So I have 2 notebooks that revolve around YouTube channel improvement and Michelle B and channel notes brainstorming. So I've actually just emptied this one out so that I can use it for something else. And I'm just going to use one because it gets really confused with 2. Like it's just a bit excessive. We don't need 2 notebooks. So I'm going to take the label off of this one and I can use it in the future for something else if I want to. This checklist has been sitting here for some while, and like by checklist I mean there's a checklist, but there's also like a mass amount of procedural documents. So this is for Luke when he does editing. Luke's been helping me edit a lot of my videos, so naturally I wrote a massive procedure. But they just sit here as like loose papers and I absolutely hate that. So I actually have gotten a little folder that I think I'm going to put them in. Got this little like folder. So I'm gonna take the sticker off. Look, it has like an adjustable spine, so you can have it as a folder, or you can show your documents in full. I'm so impressed right now. I am living. Look at this folder. I'm so impressed. So we have our front page where we can put our little labels, and then we have our actual things, and they actually stick out, like they're not just A4 size like a lot of folders are. And then open to the first tab and you have helpful info because I'm a nerd, and then we have a checklist for Michelle B. Behind that checklist is of course our lengthy procedure, and then we have our checklist for channel notes, and behind that is checklist for channel notes. I have a few other things that I want to add to this folder. Like I kind of want to make this just like the Bible for YouTube, my YouTube stuff in general. So I'm probably going to add my literal channel Bible into this, as well as a few other things. So I'm not going to put the labels on now because I think that's like a little mini project on in its own. I don't want to waste the labels. I want to make sure that they're like the right labels, you know what I mean? But I'm super excited about this development and about this folder. I feel like a lot of you guys are probably on my level with this, but there's going to be a select few that may not be. This is my little daily journal that I used to use every single day. I don't really use it anymore, and it's completely full. So I've transferred a few things into safer places. So I have like a Luke checklist. This is a checklist that I'd like to go through on Monday to get Luke all prepped and ready for editing any videos. So I put that into things, which makes way more sense anyways, and it's just like I'm gonna trust that much more. This my girlfriend bought for me, and it's been sitting in here for quite a while, but I kind of want to keep it safe. You can see there's like a little crease, and that makes me really sad. I need to frame it, but I'm just planning like a room redesign video, so I kind of need to work out where it's going to sit in the room. So it's sort of been sitting here for a little while. So I think I'm going to put it in a case, and I'm going to put it in here so that it's just a little bit more safe than up here. notebook was for my monthly reviews. It was 2018, changed to 2019, but I'm trying to put my monthly reviews in here. So I think I'm just gonna put this book to the side, and then when I actually have a use for it, then I can put it back in here. So this is the end state of my books. I feel like they're pretty organized. Very soon I'm gonna be like sort of doing my desk, so I don't want to put too much effort into it, but at the very least I know what all these books are. I know what I use them for, and I don't feel like I'm just like wasting a bunch of space. I've got my procedures in a folder, which I'm so happy about. So I got most of the things on my list done today. I didn't return my Apple phone case, which I'm sad about because I went to the wrong shopping center. We only have one major shopping center that has an Apple store on the Gold Coast, and then I didn't buy my new work shoes at Spend Less, and that's just because they didn't actually stock them. So I'm gonna try and find an ethical alternative. If you know of any really good like ethical shoe stores that sell work heels, I'd love to hear about them down below. If you liked this video, you're going to enjoy my last life admin video that I did, or actually you'll probably enjoy my last cleaning video that I did too. So I'm gonna have my cleaning video linked on the screen and my life admin video linked down below, so you can click on either one of them. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I appreciate you so freaking much, and I will see you soon.